If you are planning a trip to the Wildwoods this summer, you're going to have to look out for something a little more concerning than the tram car. Droves of the clam worm or the cinder worm popping up in the water and in the sand. This weekend, despite their appearance, and their quantity, they're apparently pretty harmless. Trish Hartman digging into all of this from our sister station WPVI and tells us why they're popping up now and the role they actually play in our ecosystem.
On this picture-perfect beach day in Wildwood, plenty of people were keeping their eyes peeled for worms.
Worms / little eel things. They look like little baby eels almost.
Photos and videos popped up all over social media over the weekend. The worms, about an inch long, were swimming in the ocean.
Tons of little worms, like the size of these little sticks. They were probably about this long, this wide, half black, half orange.
And they garnered some mixed reviews from some visitors.
They're nasty. They're weird.
And they're pretty common in the Atlantic Ocean.
They're always there. They're usually buried.
Marine science professor Christine Thompson from Stockton University says these worms are likely clam worms, also known as bristle worms or cinder worms.
They're marine polychaetes. They're related to earthworms, so that's like the terrestrial version.
If you look closely, you can see small bristles along the worm's body. And the fact that they were out in large numbers, she says, likely means one thing.
When it is time for them to spawn or mate, that's when they start swimming, and they have this particular behavior where they start swimming around, and that's how they breed.
She says they're relatively harmless, with a few anecdotal accounts of biting from anglers who were handling the worms. While they were certainly a surprise, they didn't seem to keep people away from the water, unlike some other sea creatures.
It was different, but anything but jellyfish, I'm okay with.
Now, today, the worms seem to be gone, to the delight of many. Professor Thompson says mating events like this are usually pretty short, and the worms often die afterwards. So you were either lucky to be there to witness it or unlucky, depending on how you feel about nature and worms. Reporting in North Wildwood, New Jersey, Trish Hartman, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.